Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to be doing a very special Super Battle Road challenge. Shout out to my boy on Twitter, Mr. T, for the inspiration for this. This is actually part one. It's going to be a two-part challenge. You'll probably see why very quickly, but we are going to jump into the extreme class only stage of Super Battle Road using only EZA units on the team. So now that Rose has his EZA to go alongside Vegito Blue, we have a unit that can lead an extreme type team, because obviously for this stage we have to bring a unit of every type. So if we have a look at Rose, extreme class 4 key, 80% to stats. Now some of you might be wondering, 80%? That's pretty low for the extreme class Super Battle Road stage, and yeah, that's the main reason why these runs are challenge runs, because this is gonna be tough. I'm recording this team description separately because I actually already tried jumping into the stage twice and doing the intro and the team like rundown at the beginning, and then failed those runs. So rather than keep recording that over and over again, I'm going to record it now separately, and then once we actually do the run, put them together afterwards. So we got a couple of pros and a couple of cons about doing this. So obviously the big drawbacks are 80% is incredibly low, and then because we are using only EZA units, we're obviously not running any like full category setups. We can't run any LRs, but the positives are Rose does give 4 key, so obviously some of the time with some of the colours you're limited, because for the extreme class stage we obviously have to bring a unit of every colour. So if there were some key issues, at least we're starting off with a higher key from our leader skill. And then of course the other big advantage is the fact that all the EZA units are incredibly good in their own right. So for our tech unit we have Golden Frieza, one of the best tanks in the game. He's going to be very clutch for if there's a bunch of attacks lined up in one spot on a turn. He can soak up all of that damage, so he's going to be very, very good. And then of course Janemba is a defensive beast as well, but thanks to his EZA, once he takes an attack, his attack will jump up a huge amount. So he's one of those units. Best works in the first slot because you want him to get attacked before he attacks, so we can get that nice big extra boost. So he's very good. STR, we're taking Omega. His EZA, of course, gave him the very, very useful for Super Battle Road, all enemies attack minus 40%, part of his passive. I don't think anyone else on the team is on full power, but at least he's giving that buff to himself, so he's going to basically be auto-supering. And he does have decent attack and defense as well, so he's going to be very, very good. And then for the physical unit, we have Goku Black. On the super stage, you fight a Goku family enemy on every single stage, so that's going to be really good for his passive. He's going to be getting that full buff from all of the key spheres obtained. He does greatly lower attack with his super attack as well, so of course in Super Battle Road lowering the enemy's attack is really useful, and it's going to be doubly useful now considering we're going to have so much less HP and defense than we would if we were running a category team. And so then once you've got your 5 colours, you obviously have a choice of any one for the final slot. So I decided to bring the Int Metal Cooler just because he's become a decent enough unit himself after his EZA, but he's also a very, very good support unit. So 40% defense is obviously a huge buff. The key is not really necessary on this team build, but it will help. And then 30% attack is obviously nice. And then because he's always really just been good as a support unit, I did give him level 20 dodge as well. So hopefully he can dodge a few attacks and maybe not take too much damage. Plus there's a tech unit on every single phase of this, so having the extra unit be in is probably pretty helpful. So let us go ahead and get this show on the road. Okay, so we've talked about the team. Let's just jump straight into the action here. Our second rotation not looking so hot. I think we have, yeah, both Rosés. Although we do have Omega, so that could work out nicely. So I kind of want to do this because not only do we get the Frieza family links between these two guys, but we also get Janemba's passive to activate before he attacks, which is what we want really, because he can do so much damage once that passive is actually activated. Whereas if we put him in the second slot, he'll be attacking before he gets attacked. and so then he's not really going to do like crazy damage. So we'll go ahead and do this, and then I guess we'll attack you. We might as well attack like where the type advantage is if possible. So, well, actually we don't have Goku Black on the next rotation, so let me grab these, because then the STR orbs will be available for Omega next turn, which will enable us to get a little bit of health back as well. So, wow, Janemba, good job dodging there, but 1.5 mil from him. Obviously, we are not going to be seeing the kind of attack stats that we're used to from any of these guys, because I think at this point, like, especially with Super Battle Road, even from when Super Battle Road first came out, like the mono stages, we're pretty much used to running them with at least a 120 lead team, and then these super and extreme class only stages have always been fairly difficult, even with a 120 leader. Like, it was always a lot easier to just run a full category team. So like this second rotation is so bad. We're going to take so much damage. Yeah, we kind of have to Whis, because the Whis in combination with the Omega debuff hopefully will be good enough here. Because even though Rose greatly raises his defense when he supers, he needs to be attacked multiple times in order to build up his defense to like the maximum it can be. And yeah, he's going to take a lot of damage from Goten. If Goten super attacks in the back end there, even with the Whis active, we could potentially die. So we shall see. Hopefully the Roses can get crits, because we want to try and do as much damage to Goten here as we can. Wow, okay, perfect. Double digits from you, that's good. Because yeah, hopefully Whis plus Omega passive is going to be enough. But let's see what this tech attack is going to do. Oh, of course, Trunks, why not? Okay. Okay, 6k. Whew. Fortunately, by taking those attacks from Trunks, it obviously put up his defense by quite a significant amount. So, yeah, I think we might have to go ahead and use this, because the Whis will still be active. So that gives us a little bit of an attack boost. So hopefully Janemba just finishes off Goten here. I'll keep him targeted just in case. And then that means Goku Black will be able to greatly lower the attack on Trunks. Unfortunately, because Goten is still alive, Goku Black is getting the extra attack and defense per orb, because we still have a Goku family enemy. So we should be looking pretty good this turn. Janemba, yeah, there you go, get that crit. Take out Goten. And then Frieza hopefully should do decent damage here. He's got type advantage. The future Bulma is active. Ooh, nice crit, nice crit. So 1.3 from Goku Black. Greatly lower that attack. And then 10k even with a Whis active. That's a bit like, that's a bit sketchy. So what's Rose's defense now? 53,000. That's really not very high, is it? Omega's is 79. Omega might not... Rose might actually be better in the first spot, just because Omega has type disadvantage. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll grab all of those for you. We might as well just grab all of these same type orbs, get as much healing as we can. We don't have a defensive item active now, but we have used 2 items already, so ideally I don't want to have to use another one in this fight. But okay, good. So yeah, his defense is raised enough that we are okay there. Plus, I guess obviously the Omega passive definitely helps, but wow, even Omega only taking 4,000. Although of course I can't forget, like, Metal Cooler is giving them 40% defense as well. So this will hurt though. Dodge, 150k. Oof. That level 20 dodge not coming through. So fortunately we should finish him off this turn. Janemba's passive should still be active, so he should do decent damage. And then of course Golden Frieza still has type advantage. Plus we were under 50% HP, which means Golden Frieza loses some of his damage mitigation but picks up more of an attack buff. So this should be GG for Trunks, I hope. 1.27, okay. Because the AGL Rose is giving them 30% extra attack as well. Okay, good. No crit needed. I wasn't sure then. Sometimes when they've got not a lot of health left, the bar like goes down super quick and it's really obvious that they died. And then sometimes I feel like it looks like it's not going down very quickly and you can't really tell. So, oh man, this one is going to be a bit tough. Because we got so many enemies. Obviously the possibility for super attacks is quite high. See, defensively it makes more sense to do this. So let's go for Krillin with you. And then we'll probably go for Krillin with Goku Black as well, since we want to lower his attack, since he's hitting us a bunch. But look at all these orbs as well. We do have a Goku family enemy because Gohan is here. So that's 8 and that's 7. And that's 7 as well. Those couple of physical orbs being at the top is actually really annoying because I wanted to pick up all of these int orbs either side, but we are obviously not going to be able to do that. So, isn't Icarus enough? Because if we get super attacked, the defense buff from the Android 8 is probably not enough to help us live through the turn. But I also don't want to use an Icarus and an Android 8 on the same turn, because obviously it only keeps us protected for 2 turns. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Icarus. Obviously Goku Black is going to heal us up a little bit more as well with the physical orbs here. So let's see how we get on here. I mean, Icarus plus Omega passive means we should do okay here, but super attacks could definitely still be a concern. Okay, 67k. Oh, and another one. Nice. We need to not get super attacked for the rest of the turn in order to live, basically. Okay, just Krillin, don't super attack, and then I think we'll be good. Oh, did we kill him? Oh, we didn't, but then the additional came for. Oh, great. How much is this going to do? Oh, wow, that actually didn't do that much. I know we had type advantage, but I really thought that was going to do a lot more damage than that. Okay, so now we're going to use the Android 8. Icarus is still active, but obviously we need the heal. And so the defensive buff on top of the Icarus active means that this should be a very good turn. We need to start evening out some of the damage here because we are going to get the Dokkan attack fairly soon. So we'll do this. And then... yeah, I guess we can attack you with Metal Cooler as well. So this should be a very good turn in terms of no one really taking any damage. Super attack from Piccolo and Metal Cooler would obviously be bad, but other than that, I think we should be all good. Because Icarus plus the Android 8, plus then of course Metal Cooler giving 40% defense with his passive, hopefully will be okay. I mean, obviously you guys can see from the amount of damage that we're taking and the item usage so far that this... I did say these runs were going to be a challenge, so this isn't like coming into Super Battle Road with a category team on one of the mono stages and just going absolutely crazy on everyone. So, right, so you can take out Piccolo. Actually, Rose could quite easily take out Piccolo. Omega will do more damage to Rose, so let's let you go first. Let's get you to take out Piccolo. Oh, we're getting the Dokkan attack with Omega, which is good. Yeah, I think we should be okay here. Android 8 is still active. Omega's passive is up, so... Okay, well, I mean, we've got no choice but to go for it. I don't really want to use another item here. Because, obviously, on this stage, of course, Tien's going to super... 100k, okay. Well, at least we're getting the Dokkan attack. So, as long as we survive the rest of the attacks, it just kind of depends how much damage this is going to do. Because we are going to get a big heal next turn. But, how much are we actually going to do? Because this is the thing. Under double 80% leads, like we've got a 1.8 million attack stat. Because we've got double Rose, so we're getting a huge attack boost. But, is this going to be enough to essentially wipe everyone? Okay, so it doesn't wipe everyone. Tien is alive. How much health do you have, Tien? Can Rose finish the job? Yes. And then Roshi survived. I guess Roshi must have even less health than Tien, right? So Rose must finish off Roshi here. Yes, he does. Good, good, good. Okay, so Dokkan attack successful. Full health? Okay, not bad, not bad. So that means we can go into fight number 2 and use a Whis straight away. I mean, we do have a strong defensive turn because we've got Janemba and Frieza. See, I wanted to put Goku Black at the end, so of course he's getting attacked by Goku. Let us use... Because this rotation is so strong defensively, I'm just going to use an Icarus for now. And then we'll save the Whis, obviously, for later on. I guess we need to just target Goku. Like, it would be nice to keep Goku alive for a little bit, just because of the buff that Goku Black gets from having a Goku family enemy. But that type disadvantage is going to be real bad. Although, I mean, I guess Vegeta has type advantage over both the Rosés. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. But I did use the item, didn't I? Yeah, okay, good. For a second then, I had a complete and utter brain fail. We got a decent amount of orbs as well. So, Rosé should... base Goku Black should have pretty decent defense. And now, we wait and see. So, Janemba... I mean, this is the thing, right? So this final fight is hard enough anyway. Like, Goku and Vegeta have a lot of health in this final fight. So this is going to be a tricky one for sure. Hopefully the Rosés with... Oh, yes, perfect. Super Attack Golden Frieza. That's exactly what I want to see. Oh, yes. Yes. Both of you Super Attack Golden Frieza. Come on. So we know Goku Black's not going to take a Super now. He's going to greatly lower Goku's attack. So, with the Icarus active, we should be okay. Yeah, 20k. I'll take it. It could have been a lot worse. So, ooh, this is not a bad rotation. Because now we have we got the fact that the Icarus is still active. Let's do this. Obviously, we've got Omega's passive plus the buff to defense from Metal Cooler. So, yeah, I guess we just really need to focus everything on Goku. Vegeta super attacking Rosé at the end would obviously be really bad. But both of them super attack last turn. And the Icarus is still active. So, we're taking double digits so far. Which is good. A crit, okay. I mean, this is going to be 2 full turns. And we haven't even got the Goku to half health yet. So, definitely a challenging run to be sure. But... yeah, all this defense plus the item active, we are not taking a lot of damage here. So as long as Vegeta doesn't super attack Rosé, then we are looking pretty good. Oh wow, he even took double digits from him. I was kind of expecting him to take a decent amount of damage. So Janemba, I think his passive should still be active, right? So we can do this. Because Golden Frieza definitely takes less damage overall. So this does work out better for us to do this. And then do this, and then grab these. So we have no item active now. Do we need to use one now? Because we know Golden Frieza tanks pretty well. Although, weren't we like a turn or so ago, Golden Frieza took like 50k from normal attacks? Or 30k, something like that. So I'm actually a little bit concerned because we don't have any defense. I'm just going to go ahead and use the Whis. I'm going to use the Whis because this pretty much guarantees that for the next 2 turns we don't take damage. And hopefully, by the end of those 2 turns, we can actually take out Goku. I mean, he still has half his health left, so maybe not. But maybe we can get some additionals and crits. That's what we definitely need right now. There you go. There's an additional super. That is a good start. Crit. Perfect. Super attack on Golden Frieza as well. That's exactly what we want to see. 107 damage. We take those all day long. And then Janemba. Yeah, his passive was definitely still active. 2 million attack stat. 2 million attack stat. Under double 80% leads. And there's another additional super. Come on. Yes. Pulling out all the stops at the end here. Janemba going ham on Goku. Come on, Rosé. 1.6. finish off Goku here. That will make this run so much easier. Yes, he gets the crit, and we take out Goku. Okay. This is what we want to see, because now I'm going to switch things up and keep Goku Black on the rotation. Now that we only have one enemy left, the fact that we can greatly lower his attack multiple times now with Goku Black is going to be very, very good here. Plus, of course, we are getting the defensive buff from Metal Cooler. Omega's passive, everything is going to come together nicely here, because we didn't get a lot of orbs with Goku Black. So, as you can see, he only had about 55,000 defense, which is not ideal. This is probably best case scenario. Well, actually, I guess Metal Cooler probably would have tanked it better just due to the type advantage. But 75k is definitely not that bad. And then, yeah, double digits from normals. As long as Rose, I keep saying Rose because I'm so used to... We've done so many videos on Rose since he got his EZA. But as long as Goku Black doesn't take too much damage here, we should be okay. Because now that we're keeping him on main rotation, we're going to be able to keep greatly lowering Vegeta's attack every turn. And what that means is that we should hopefully nerf him enough that anything outside of a super is just not going to do damage to us. So we'll go ahead and do this. Grab these. Grab these. What is this Rose's defense now? 47,000. Not a lot. See, a super attack. If we don't use an item here, a super attack on Rose kills us. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use this. I think, with the fact that this lasts for 2 turns, and then we're going to get another attack lower on the next turn, I think this makes us all good. Like, even if he super attacks Rose, we should survive. Hopefully he won't. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So, because of that, I probably didn't need to use the item. But, I mean, Janemba still took 72k with type advantage as well. So, this is it's going to be an interesting one. I'm not sure how much damage Rose is going to take, because his defense really hasn't been built up all that much. And the greatly raising from his super is not going to be a huge... Yeah, see, 36k. Okay. But this should be a good enough turn, because the Android 8 still being active, plus Omega's passive, he's still attack lowered, I think. Yeah, he's still attack lowered. So now we're going to do another attack lower. I'm not so keen on the fact that Rose is taking 2 attacks, but we are attack lowering again. So, okay, good. Double digits. Oh, it's going to come right down to the wire, boys, but I think we are going to be okay. We've got Big Bad Bosses active now as well, which is huge, because not only is that extra damage, but it's extra defense, which is what we need. Greatly lower that attack again. Yes, additional super. Come on. Goku Black getting additional supers now is so good, because double greatly lowers attack. Very, very good. If he super attacks Rose, though, we still take a lot of damage. No crit from Rose. No super? Yes. Come on. I think we got this now, boys. I think this is GG. Because the defense buff from Janemba, Frieza's full passive active. I think we got it in the bag. So we grab those for you, and then we'll just get these for you. So yeah, I think we are GG this turn. In fact, I think Janemba just finishes it off here, because he's getting attacked, so his passive is definitely active. 1.5. Come on, Janemba. Finish him. Yeah, million damage. No crit needed. And there you go. So we just beat the extreme class only stage of Super Battle Road using double 80% leads. This is by far the lowest leader skill team I have managed to beat this stage with. I mean, they don't call me the Super Battle Road King for nothing. But yeah, goddamn, we had to use almost all of our items. And that kind of shows you just how powerful these EZA units can be. Because yeah, it was tough. We definitely got lucky at points. Some of the RNG with the additional supers definitely came in clutch near the end, but we managed to get it done. So there you go. That is the extreme class only stage beaten with a full EZA team. So like I said at the beginning, stay tuned for part 2, which will be the super class stage. Let me know what you think the team will be down below. And yeah, hopefully we can get that one done too. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.